Hello, my name's host Derek. Host Talking with Famous People, and I want to talk a little bit about my friend Corey, who's the bassist in my rock and roll band, and who's also my my bestest buddy, basically. I mean, I've got a couple of best friends, really, but for a long time, I would have just said Corey was my best friend. We've been through a lot of shit together, and the function of that has been that at our tightest, at our cleanest friendship, I really felt as though we mostly didn't ever have to even say anything to each other. We just sort of give each other a glance about shit, and we know we were thinking the same thing. Additionally, we had a mutual appreciation for creative endeavor, I guess. And we collaborated a lot together. So the reason I bring this up is because this is a story about the INFJ ENTP relationship breaking down and getting built back up again. The relationship broke down in coordination with my troubles at my old job and not drinking and being a little judgy about a couple things. I had some problems with my behavior towards him, or assuming that I should get involved in things I shouldn't get involved in. Stuff like that. But it broke down for other reasons too. For reasons on his part. For reasons where he was rejecting my nature rather than critiquing specific behaviors at a certain point. And it's a tricky line to toe, right? If you're criticizing somebody for a behavior they're constantly doing, then you're kind of critiquing their nature more than their behavior. If you say, I hate how you're always talking to people, Eric, then you hate Eric. And that's okay, you can hate me, but go ahead and say that. Then don't say, I hate this behavior as though there was something wrong with the behavior. Not that he ever said that to me, but you get the idea, the gist of it, that I'm open to critiques and want to hear criticism, especially constructive criticism, is going to help me to better ascertain what's likely to happen. So, how then what happens when you fall apart with an INFJ? Well, we had a lot of fights on Facebook message, not over the phone. I basically couldn't get him, it wasn't like he said no exactly, it was never quite possible to arrange to meet with him. We had serious problems about the same sort of arguments we have up here, where he was saying, yeah, but my conclusions are right. And I was saying, yeah, but your reasons are garbage, so how could your conclusions be right? Or why should I assume they are? They might be, but there's no reason to suggest that they're more likely right than any other conclusions based on the fact that your reasons are garbage. And, INFJs, I think to a certain extent they're taking a bit of a risk in expressing to you their concerns. And so they don't then want to have to defend them further. They don't feel as though it's a TI thing, probably, that it's a intuition about another human being. But ultimately, in this instance, he was wrong. He was wrong about a lot of things. And it's made it hard for us to piece back together. It's made it slow. Because if I were wrong, I would have just said, I'm wrong about that. My bad. Took a long time to get even a little bit of that out of him. I finally did, but a couple of things. And I said, well, I guess that's all I need to hear about it. And I guess it is all I need to hear about it. But to a certain extent, that is that's my way of showing love, so to speak. I try to avoid holding him accountable for anything, basically. For any of the sort of rhetorical failures that I hold everybody else accountable for. Why? Well, because he gets a special pass, because he's my best friend. Thanks for watching Talking with Famous People. See you guys later.